In this video, we look at the rules and components for Cubo, published by Queen Games and designed by Julien Gupta and Johannes Berger. The game is for 2 to 4 players, ages 8 and up, and plays in 20 to 30 minutes. The game is played in 6 rounds, and there is a round tracker included. Every player has 9 dice, 4 red, 4 blue, 1 white. White is wild. At the beginning of a round, the start player rolls 4 dice and sets them in grabbing distance of all players. The first round of a game will have 2 blue and 2 red dice. We will get back to that in a little bit. All players roll their dice simultaneously. Players are looking to arrange their own roll in a square with the white die in the center, creating trips. 3 dice of the same value in a row or column, and straights, 3 dice with successive values, ascending or descending. If you're lucky enough to have created a trip or a straight in the same color, that score will be doubled. The points gained are based on the highest number in your straights, and whatever the number is in your trip. You may re-roll all your dice until you get a combination you like. When you're happy with your setup, yell out Cubo and cover your dice. The first player to yell out Cubo stops all other players from re-rolling their dice. They must now work with what they have. The first player also has a chance to grab a die from the center collection of 4. But be quick, another player may yell Cubo and grab the die from the center faster than you. Once the second to the last player has called Cubo, the last player has to the count of 6 to finish arranging his dice and take the 1 die that is left from the center. With this extra die at the beginning of the scoring phase, all players may change a die from their Cubo and place the exchange die in the center of the table. This will make up the 4 dice that will be rolled by the new start player at the beginning of the next round. This exchange die could be just the die you need to score big points. When exchanging a die from your Cubo, it is important to note a blue die can be exchanged with a red die. You do not have to exchange red for red. This will lead to some interesting choices of the center die, as well as the setup of your subsequent Cubos as the distribution of red and blue dice become less even. Let's score this Cubo. Column 1 is neither a trip or a straight, so it scores nothing. Column 2 is a straight, with the highest number being 5, so that column scores 5. The player decided that the 2 in column 3 will be exchanged with the 6 he took from the center. No real harm was done here, as he was not scoring for this column with the 2 anyway. But when we turn the corner and look at the rows, he did improve his score. With the 2 still there, the score would be 0, but with the 6 there, this row has become a straight. He takes the highest number from the straight to score 6. In row 2, the wild die counts as a blue die, and this row becomes a straight, all in one color. The score is doubled to make 10. The last row is a trip, and all in one color, so the 3 is doubled to make a score of 6. Add all these together, and this player's total for the round is 27. Take your points from the center and prepare yourself for round 2. Be quick, keep your eye on your fellow players, or someone may yell Cubo before you and snatch the die you want. Have the most points after 6 rounds and win the game.